Welcome to the Whiskey Vault.
I'm Daniel.
Racks, whiskey, glasses, pouring.
So here's the thing. I'm going to tell you who this is, but it's a father-son, Lew and Greg.
Yes.
And they sent us the bicentennial release of Old Grand-Dad.
Really?
Yeah, released in 1976.
What? Is that what the box was?
To celebrate the bicentennial.
That's crazy,
right?
Man. Look at that.
Wait for it. Look at this thing.
No way.
Yeah. Look at that.
This was released in
1976 this was released.
The box you can't really tell on camera.
I know it's Old Grand-Dad, right?
It feels like an old box.
This is definitely rare whiskey, but it's not Friday.
That you would have pulled out of the attic or
Smell
something.
it. It smells like old grandparents' boxes and retirement homes.
Nostalgia. That's your grandparents' house.
Yes. Isn't it?
Wow.
I know, when I opened that box, I just flooded with, no way.
So you were born a couple years...
After.
No, before me. So
Yeah.
Like 78?
Yeah, right after this.
Okay, I was born 80.
Yeah.
Tail end of 80. Okay.
All right, so this is from...
Yeah.
My dad loves me and hates drinking whiskey. Aren't we fortunate? Because he had this. Says, donated by father and son, Lew and Greg Vangsness?
Vangsness. I really want to get it.
Van Ness.
Finesse.
Lew and Greg.
Lew and Greg, you magnificent bastard.
Fight.
Are you ready?
Yes.
We're actually going to open this thing.
Yes.
I mean, the sticker's already off of it.
Yeah, no sticker is going to hold on for...
Somebody tried this beforehand. Let's hope that Lew and Greg actually like us and that they didn't poison this thing.
No, they didn't put in Fireball. I just gave people so many horrible ideas.
Yeah, you did. Look, it's even got the engraved eagle in there. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Are you ready? Now, this is an interesting story. We're going to compare this to the actual Old Grand-Dad, by the way.
All right, I have things to say.
This came from the era when there was a whiskey glut. I don't know if you remember this. Well, you wouldn't remember this because you didn't study whiskey history. No, I'm just saying whiskey history.
When I was just
so this
a
was a
gleam
time
in
in
my
history
father's eye.
when there was an overproduction of whiskey that we were trying to figure out what do we do with it. And so the market got flooded with a lot of really old, really rare stuff, really cheap. And this is that era of whiskey production.
You know what this is striking me as? You ready? You ready?
Oh, it's...
You ready? It's like a sweet almondy rum note.
Yeah, and slight furniture polish.
Furniture polish?
Like, okay, so
Are you talking about how the alcohol presents?
Yeah.
How the alcohol presents. Yeah.
I have this, you know those companies that make like the simple essence, like house cleaner things? They're like Simply or so. Anyway, there's one that has There's one that has a wood cleaner spray that's they say is almond. But it doesn't really smell like almond. It smells like wood polish, almondy something.
No, I've had rums that are more similar to this than I think a lot of bourbons I've had.
Yeah. I just want to live on the nose. There's a musty sourness to this.
Wow. No, there is. And that specific flavor, that note on the nose, that's going to be the most unique bit. But there is, I don't want to discount, there is that ethanol layer, that alcohol layer that's wrapped all the way around that. You definitely get the alcohol. But it's like a little bit of, gosh, it's not bready. Is it more of a sugary? Yeah, it's like a sugary walnut.
This is before the label laws. There's no government warning.
Really?
There's no alcohol percentage requirement.
Dude, this
There's
is,
no... Wow.
You know what this is? This is an amazing infinity bottle.
Oh, I know.
Like, once this is empty, you keep this just to... You got like this beautiful design up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, I'm going to go in because right now I'm starting to smell the cardboard.
Whoa. It's lighter than you would expect. What was the proof on that?
86. Oh, it's got that soapy note.
One second. You got the 86 proof, yeah.
There's been evaporation on this.
You think?
It's got that saponification note. So,
but it's not overwhelming.
No. But so if you've ever been to a bar,
I think I know what you're talking about, but it's not overwhelming.
Here's where you'll find it. Actually, you can probably find it today if you wanted. Go to a bar like Chili's, a bar at like a Chili's or a TGIF or some chain
where they're going to be a little sloppy with their...
Where they're going to leave the pour spouts in the pour bottles and never seal them.
Right.
And then order a Jameson or something that most people don't order at a Chili's. Right? Because they're getting like cocktails and they're getting mixed drinks and beers. Right. So order a whiskey that you figure most has a pour spout in it, but most people are not ordering, and you will taste this slightly soapy note because it's just been sitting out and slightly evaporating slowly over time.
I don't know. Well, hold on. This is glass.
Yeah, well, I just put that in there. This is what was in there before.
Okay. So would that actually release anything?
It's not as tight as you would think.
Huh. But the glass.
Glass is beautiful.
Glass is wonderful.
Glass to glass will always seal far better.
Unless it doesn't.
Unless it doesn't seat correctly, and then it won't at all.
Okay, so, again, if you would have given me this blind, I'm not in classic American whiskey territory. I'm in more of like the rum type of scene. And what is going to be kind of a bourbon American whiskey, you're getting tossed around by this soapy note. It's not dominant for me. I'm getting like this honey sugar toast. A little bit of a honey.
I'm having a hard time.
No, I back off the honey. I retract the honey. It's like a butter sugar toast. A buttered sugar, not cinnamon. You usually do like the cinnamon sugar on the butter in the toast. It's not cinnamon. It's a buttered white granulated sugar and a little bit of toast. But mostly I'm getting that sweet almondy rum note.
If you go to the classical Grand-Dad, it presents very sugary and very citrus almost.
Softer too.
Yeah.
Much softer.
I'm telling you,
they're different whiskeys for sure.
The slight saponification changed this thing beyond it's not recognizable as an Old Grand-Dad product.
So, yeah, but I'm wondering how much have they evolved over time?
I'm sure they've also evolved over time, but all I'm saying is, this is not. I would, in a million years, even knowing I know, if you blind poured these, I would not recognize these as in the same category.
I would agree to that. There is more oakiness on the current Old Grand-Dad.
And it's a flatter, softer sweetness.
There's a brown sugar in there.
Yeah.
It's flatter and it's softer. And this is more recognizably American whiskey here. This is Kentucky straight bourbon.
I can't get past that finish of that metallic soapy note.
I know what you're talking about. It's there, but it's not,
well, but
just destroying
there are certain things that, I'm hypersensitive
Tyler
to.
Brown
That's one of them.
Dude, hold on. The number of things.
Hypersensitive to?
Oh my God. Oh.
Onions is one of them.
My God. So my
texture.
I have 3 children. The middle child keeps asking for a cat. Dad,
Really?
I want a cat. Dad, I want a cat. Can we get a cat? I already have a cat in my life.
Yeah.
I don't need a cat hanging around the house. Tyler Brownfield. With trying so many whiskeys, has your top 10 list changed? Ever think about doing a quarterly or yearly Rex and Daniel's favorite whiskey right now video? I've noticed Daniel has recently got to liking sherry cask stuff more. So there is channel precedent for changing palates.
Yeah.
That would assume I am keeping track of a list of the top 10 things.
He's not. Regularly, here's what I'm betting. Before you say anything, I would bet everything that your response to this would be, I regularly taste things that would probably be in my top 10 if I could remember what they were.
Yes.
Am I right about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If somebody wants to do me a solid and just look for like all the goat noises and
and then make a list of Rex's favorites
where I'm like freaking out
because he doesn't remember.
I don't know what they were. I've tried to get us to do like little secret marks or wait, what is this? Like
that was a mark saying we've already inventoried that. Don't do it again.
Well, I want to do like a mark just for like favorites, something super special. Put a little sticker, a little shark or something, so I can know what I love.
It needs to be something that you can see on the top of the bottle, so you're not like walking through trying to pick up 1,500 bottles
really
one
subtle,
by one.
Because I don't want people drinking my favorites.
Oh yeah. So a skull and crossbones sticker.
This is pure poison. Don't drink it. Mark Slazik. Will you ever do a video on some solid non-whiskey spirits to recommend? Rum, gin, cocktails with those? Not on this channel.
Not on this channel.
Yeah. We did an episode about gin on the Tribe channel.
We did, yeah.
Performed surprisingly well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think there's room for us to color outside the lines every once in a while. Mm-hmm. Fair enough?
Yeah.
Super interesting. I love the story on this.
Me too.
And I like how... So you don't like what...
I don't like what it turned into.
The theory is over time some saponification happened.
Yeah.
But I dig rums.
Yeah.
And the fact that it kind of turned
Turn it into a weird rum direction?
A little bit. I kind of like that. Yeah. Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight, may you fight for a friend.
If you steal, may you steal your lover's heart.
And if you drink, may you drink with us.